Welcome in, Virgo. My name is Lisa. I'm going to be your tarot reader for today. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. This is a new channel, so any support would be appreciated. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Virgo for early December. And I've already drawn your oracle cards, Virgo, and we'll talk about those at the end of the reading. I like to use a lot of oracle cards, so it's just easier if I draw them ahead of time. And then we'll see how it corresponds with the tarot cards that come out for you. This isn't a reading where we're going to look at what's coming in for love. This is going to be for the person on your mind currently. So for those of you out there that are currently wondering about a person that's on your mind, Virgo, and kind of where this relationship is currently sitting and where it's going. So that's the type of reading that I'm going to do for you guys today. So the first thing we're going to do, Virgo, is take a look at your feelings about your person. So as well, cross watchers, just keep in mind when I'm talking about Virgo, I could be talking about you. So take what resonates. Feel free to swap the roles. And again, this is a general read, so this message may not be for all of you. So that being said, let's get started here. All right, so the first card out, Virgo, is the Four of Swords. So you might either be sitting in solitude right now and or healing, possibly from a marriage situation. And you're sitting in your High Priestess here, so definitely right now I do feel, Virgo, that you've recently gone through something. So with this Four of Wands card here next to the Four of Swords, and then with the High Priestess right now, I feel like you're just, taking it easy. Kind of taking stock of where your life is currently at right now, in your feelings. You might be dealing with a Libra or an Aries, possibly. Doesn't have to be. On the bottom of the deck, we do actually have so this is the underlying energy of your current situation. So this is the Five of Cups. So as you can see here, he's, looking at the 3 spilled cups. So I do feel right now the underlying energy for you and your person, Virgo, is that things are not going how you had hoped or planned. And I do feel that right now you're kind of in that, feeling hurt or sad by something that happened. And again, you're trying to heal yourself here with this Four of Swords. And again, right now I feel like you're being quiet, kind of staying to yourself here. We'll clarify the High Priestess and the Four of Wands just to see what comes out. But again, I feel like you're looking, right now I feel like you're really feeling disappointed and yeah, and trying to do some healing and try and get over something here. So let's take a look here and see what else we can get. So angel, spirits, and guides. Why is the Four of Swords here? What is Virgo healing from, please? What is Virgo healing from? Pardon me. All right. What is Virgo healing from? Why is the Four of Swords here, please? Let's clarify the Four of Swords. So it does look like here with the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles. Possibly this was a traditional kind of marriage that you were in, Virgo. With the Two of Cups, it looks like I want to say that you've been with your person for a long time. This is like a very traditional, established relationship. And with the Eight of Pentacles here, it looks like, you're not sure if you can really work on it any longer with this Eight of Pentacles. So let's see what the Four of Wands has to say here. Why is the Four of Wands here, Spirit? Why is the Four of Wands here? Or maybe you're questioning, Virgo, if you want to still work on it. And you're taking some time apart from your person. All right. So in your energy, the King of Wands came out with the Knight of Swords. So I feel like there might have been some kind of communication about your other person. you know, that kind of puts you in this Four of Swords energy. So you may have heard something about your partner or the person on your mind. And I don't feel like it was good, if I'm being honest. So let's see what the High Priestess is about. So this maybe it was a rumor, maybe, you know, that's kind of what I'm picking up on. And again, that might not be for all of you, but that's kind of what's coming through right now. Why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess here? All right, again, I feel like you're very hurt by whatever you found out or whatever you heard about your person. And again, this might have been a spouse, I want to say, but married or not married, you know, if you were living with somebody. Again, I'm really picking up on, I don't feel like this is just for those of you out there that are just in a brand new relationship. I feel like this is something that's been established. We're talking about a marriage here, or like a pretty serious commitment with somebody, especially since we have the Four of Wands, you know, the Hierophant out as well with the Two of Cups. So again, you're sitting in this energy right now, Virgo. You know, it's causing you sleepless nights, a lot of stress, and again, maybe you're in that energy where you're not really sure what you want to do moving forward, whether or not you want to continue working on this marriage or not with this Eight of Pentacles. So, you know, take it easy, be easy on yourself. You know, I am picking up on the energy is, you know, pretty intense here, a lot of stress. You know, I'm feeling that. So, you know, give yourself a break and, you know, have some compassion for yourself. And I really want to say, like, sit back and take a breath. And so if you are feeling like this, again, just be easy on yourself, and you don't have to come up with an answer today is kind of what I want to say. All right, so that being said, Virgo, let's take a look at your person. How is Virgo's person feeling about Virgo? How is Virgo's person feeling about Virgo, Spirit? All right. Sorry, guys, I feel ready now. Okay. Two of Pentacles. The Fool. Temperance. Four of Pentacles. I usually only take 3 cards, but it's fine. These came out, so. All right. So with the Two of Pentacles, the Fool, Temperance. I feel right now, Virgo, your person's in the energy. Like, can we have a new beginning of some kind? I'm not sure again what happened, what went down with your person, but I feel like, you know, you may have heard something about your person. There might be a separation right now of some kind, or you might not be talking right now with this High Priestess. But with the Two of Pentacles and the Fool in your person's energy, and Temperance and the Four of Pentacles with the Moon, I feel like your person wants to tell you the truth, or tell you, you know, right now I feel like they're holding back, telling you, but I feel like they're going back and forth in their mind here. Like, if they don't come clean to you, then you're not going to be able to, like, have a new beginning with this person or work things out with the Temperance card showing up here. Temperance talks about, you know, coming together, working it out, you know, pouring, as you can see in the card, they're like, you know, pouring the cups back and forth to each other. So, you know, kind of shows like alchemy, coming together, working together. And but I do feel right now that your person is holding back, telling you some kind of secret here with the Moon. And I feel like they want to tell you, but again, that secret is going to be different for each and every one of you. It's hard because I'm, you know, obviously this is a collective reading, so, but let's see if we can find out more here. Let's see, on the Four of Pentacles, let's see if we can get some more information. All right, so angels, spirits, and guides. What is this Four of Pentacles about, please? Why are they holding back? Okay. The Nine of Wands came out, so I do feel right now that your person is kind of in this energy of holding back, going back and forth in their mind about telling you the truth. But I feel like they know if they don't, that there's, you know, a good possibility that you may, you know, walk away from this person. The Nine of Wands here, your person is feeling a little bit combative, you know, defensive, I want to say. All right, and why is the Moon here? What is the secret? Tell me more about the Moon, please. All right. What is the secret? Why is the Moon here? Angels, spirits, and guides. Why is the Moon here? All right. So it looks like they're really being manipulative with their emotions towards you. So again, I'm kind of picking up on, I don't want to say smugness or withholding. I feel like they're withholding their emotions from you, or really telling you how they feel about the situation. Can I get some more cards, please, Spirit? Tell me more. The Moon. The Five of Swords can be somebody who's, you know, being strategic and manipulative. And then with the King, followed by the King of Cups. It's somebody sometimes who's not good at expressing their emotions. You know, coupled with the Moon, I do feel like that's part of the secret, I want to say. All right. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hangman in reverse, and the Three of... So again, I feel your person is in this energy, like if we're going to have this new beginning or a new start of some kind. You know, with the Hangman in reverse and the Three of Pentacles, I do feel that like they're not sure if they can like come together, if you guys can come together and work this out. I feel like they want to. It's kind of the energy I'm getting here, but again, I feel like they need to make a decision. So I do feel like you guys need to have a conversation and be truthful with each other and take accountability for what, you know, I'm not calling you out, Virgo, or your person, but, you know, it takes two to be in a relationship. Nobody's perfect, you know. So I do feel that, you know, they are like really feeling kind of, I want to say, between a rock and a hard place here. And I do feel like they do want to talk to you, but so let's take a look at actions coming up. What actions, angels, spirits, and guides, is Virgo's person going to take towards Virgo here? Actions. Can you show me some actions, please? What is going to happen between Virgo and her person coming up? What is Virgo's person going to... All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. The Hermit, the Four of Cups, and the Empress. So I feel in their actions they do see you as a very caring, loving type person. But with the Hermit here, the Four of Cups, I feel like your person right now is in hermit mode. They're not unnecessarily expressing to you. And again, with the Four of Cups here, so it's kind of like refusing to budge is what I want to say in this situation. But with the Empress coming out, I do feel like, you know, they are really attracted to you. They are thinking about you. They do look at you in a positive light, but it doesn't look like to me right now that they're, you know, they're kind of sitting in this energy where, you know, they're wounded or holding back. You know, I feel like they want to have a conversation, kind of hiding their emotions and not being forthcoming, I want to say, with you, Virgo. But that's kind of what I see. Let's see if we can get anything else. All right. And again, while on the bottom of the deck here is the Seven of Pentacles. So I do feel that your person is reflecting on their mistake, I want to say. The Ace of Swords. There's some obstacles. Coming to make a decision, you know, it's going to take some courage. It's kind of the underlying theme here on your reading here, Virgo. So let's see if we can get anything else. So angels, spirits, and guides, can you tell me any more about what is going to happen between Virgo and their person moving forward, please? What is possibly going to happen between Virgo and their person? And always keep in mind, everybody has free will. So this reading is essentially, you know, kind of like a snapshot of energy at a certain moment in time, and that energy is fluid and can change. So just keep that in mind. I just saw the Justice card, so let's see if it comes out. The Seven of Swords. What else? Ace of Wands. Five of Wands. I want one more. One more card, please, Spirit. Conversation. All right. So it looks to me like, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look great here, if I'm being honest. Seven of Swords can talk about somebody being manipulative, strategic. You know, it also means lying and deceit. And next to the Ace of Wands here, this again, this might be somebody who stepped out on somebody. Ace of Wands talks about, you know, passionate new beginning. So it doesn't have to be somebody who stepped out, but, you know, it does sort of represent, you know, passion and that kind of energy, I want to say. But with the Five of Wands here, it looks like there's, you know, a lot of arguing going on. And again, this could be, if you guys can't move past this, I guess. And I'm not suggesting that you do, and I'm not, you know, blaming anybody here. I'm just reading the cards here. And then with, again, the Seven of Pentacles came out, which we saw earlier on the bottom of the deck, about, you know, reflecting on the past, reflecting on your relationship, and or if this was a marriage of some kind. And I do feel that with the Queen of Swords here, you know, you need to do what is going to make you happy. So again, I feel like Spirit is really encouraging you to have an open, honest conversation with your person, you know, an honest conversation with yourself about what you're willing to accept and what you're not, and coming to your own decision about whether or not you want to possibly stay with this person or stay in a relationship with them. And yeah, Virgo, tough situation. My heart goes out to you for sure. Not easy by any stretch. So let's see what we, let's talk about your oracle cards now. And again, this is a snapshot. Things can change, but this is kind of how it's looking at the moment. Okay. So that being said, the I want to talk about this card first. The Blame card came out, and this is from the Soul's Journey. And on the bottom of the card, it says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. And the other card that came out from the Beltane Witch's Oracle is Self-Worship. And on the bottom of this card, it says, my hands fold as I speak to the stars, watching as the sky holds its breath. It's in stillness that I find that I am in all of divinity within me. So I do feel right now with these two cards coming out for you, Virgo, I do feel that you guys need to accept a responsibility for, you know, each of your part in your relationship. And again, I'm not blaming anybody here. Again, this talks about taking self-responsibility. So each person taking responsibility for their part and what they played in your relationship, right? And then with the Self-Worship card, this really talks about you, you know, changing your focus, putting the focus back on yourself, and really, you know, spending time with yourself and pouring into yourself instead of possibly this relationship. So that's what I'm picking up on with those two cards for sure. And then with the true love card here, this is the romance of a lifetime. So again, for each and every one of you out there, if this is your reading and you are resonating with this, you know, you do get the Two of Cups in your reading. And again, if this is a marriage, you know, this is a serious, you know, relationship. And I'm not saying that if you're not married, it's not serious. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, you know, I feel like at one time, you know, you really did feel the Two of Cups. Whether or not you still feel that way now is going to be different for each and every one of you, whether or not you want to stay in this situation or not. And again, you have free will, you know, so does your person. And again, things can change. But, you know, I feel like initially this is what brought, you know, you and your person together, you know. So, anyway, kind of actually makes me kind of sad, if I'm being honest. So I hope that, again, you need to make whatever best decision is for you, but, you know, moving forward. And then I do feel by you spending time on yourself or like doing hobbies this is a co-create card in the Milk and Honey card. So this talks about, you know, whatever it is you're working on in your spare time or your passions. I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to continue to do that, and it will bring you a lot of abundance. So for some of you out there, you might be like starting a new business or, you know, doing something on your own that brings you a lot of happiness and a lot of joy right now. And I do feel like you need it in this situation, if I'm being honest. I mean, you know, it's good to always have hobbies and passions and stuff, but I feel right now that, you know, you maybe really need you know, a distraction, I want to say, from this situation, and take a step back and spend some time alone or spend some time with some friends doing something fun, and just exploring what makes you happy and pouring into yourself here, because we did again get that self-worship card. So I feel like Spirit's really encouraging you right now to do that. And if, again, I do feel that you're really hurt right now, whatever happened or trying to heal from, Spirit is encouraging you to, you know, spend that time on yourself with friends, and again, enjoying. And again, you know, the Milk and Honey card is a really awesome card, one of the best cards in the deck, actually. So I do feel like whatever you're doing, you know, it could definitely grow into something you weren't expecting with the Milk and Honey card. So that's really encouraging. It looks like there's, you know, I'm just really focused on, I'll put this away, sorry. Really focusing on that rainbow in this card. So, you know, I feel like if you are in this kind of like not the best or haven't been in the best headspace, I feel like, you know, there's a rainbow at the end. There's a rainbow, and there's, you know, happiness on the other side of that. So I just feel right now you're possibly going through a difficult time, right? With your person and or your relationship. So, all right, that being said, the final card here for, not the final card, but was retrograde review. So I think we're actually going into another Mercury retrograde here right away. I'm going to actually read this card because I feel like there's an important message from Spirit in here for you. I don't always read them. It just depends on kind of how I'm feeling and if I feel the message. And I feel like this is a pretty heavy situation, so I feel whatever additional guidance from Spirit will be beneficial for you. So that's why I'm going to read it. All right, so a retrograde review. Retrogrades gets a bad rap, especially Mercury retrograde, but the retrograde cycle is truly a helpful and necessary time. It is nothing to worry about, just something to work with. A planet is in retrograde when it appears to reverse the direction of its journey across the sky from our perspective here on Earth. As that planet revisits its path, you get to review your life. The action of this card: stop the normal patterns of your life and take a break. The roots of this issue are found in the past. Reconsider, revise, repair, and edit. Dig in a drawer to find an old idea to bring forth and rework it. Reconnect with old friends and previous contacts. Address some unfinished personal business. Look again and find lost items and missing information. A delay may be a saving grace in the situation, so check equipment, read the fine print, and make sure that everyone is on the same page and it is safe to move forward. This is an opportunity for a do-over. You don't need to get stuck in the past. If an old problem rears its head, rather than reinscribing dysfunctional patterns, take a different approach. Before you re-engage an old relationship, inventory your heart. Consider what needs to be different this time to make it work. Broach new territory together. If you feel called, put regular work aside and attend to a side agenda. A sole important short-term project that urgently needs every bit of wisdom that you've garnered. And we have that, you know, that milk and honey card. The challenge of this card, it's not a time, tempting though it may be, to reminisce, pick at old scars, or revisit a painful situation from your past just because you want the emotional charge of anger or the excuse to wallow in memories of betrayals and regrets. You've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and don't need to do it again. The gift of this card is to take a deep breath. This is a moment out of the ordinary flow, an opportunity to use what you've worked so hard to learn. Use your accumulated skills, knowledge, and maturity. Slow and steady and thoughtful will win this race. So I do really feel like, you know, I can't say it better than what it says in the book here, but I definitely feel like Spirit is encouraging you again to, you know, look after yourself and, you know, try not to dwell on the past, or, you know, do your best to try and move forward. And again, that's easier said than done, I know. And then your last three tea leaves, usually I only pull 2, but 3 came out, was this fair woman card. It says dealing or a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So that might mean something for you, Virgo. And the cup card, you should accept valid criticism. So so maybe you're looking for some advice, you know, from some friends. And again, I feel like Spirit is just encouraging you to have an open mind and maybe listen to what they have to say and or your person. And then with the dog card, it says protection from a powerful friend. So, you know, so I feel like you do have family and friends in your corner, you know, supporting you. So if you do need that support, just make sure that you're, you know, reach out to them for sure, if you're feeling that way, right? So, all right. So the last thing I'm going to do here is pull some hidden oracle messages from your person, Virgo, to you. So angel, spirits, and guides, what would Virgo's person want to say to Virgo if they could? All right, let's see what we got here. I couldn't let you get close to me. I wonder if you were happy without me. I remember every detail of that day. I wish I could take back my words, and I left when I saw you with someone else. All right, Virgo. Lastly, I'm just going to pull some Scrabble tiles. And again, I apologize if it's a little bit loud. So these may be some initials or mean something significant for some of you, not all of you. So I have a W, a letter P, a U, an N, an A, a B, a D, and another A. All right, Virgo, that's what I've got for you today. Anyway, hang in there. This sounds like this is a tough situation, so you know, hopefully things work out. And again, take that time for yourself, because I do feel like Spirit is encouraging you to do that, and make sure you look after yourself. All right, so hopefully I see you again soon. And again, if you did enjoy this video, feel free to share it with somebody who this might be their story. I'd love to hear from you, so any comments that you'd like to make in the comment section, and appreciate it. And again, if you did enjoy this content, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button or subscribe. I'm just starting out, so any support would be most amazing. So all right, well, you take care, Virgo, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.